Have you ever caught yourself thinking, maybe falling is just a part of getting older? A lot of people feel that way, and honestly, it's understandable. You've probably seen friends, neighbors, or even family members deal with a fall and the fear that follows. But what if I told you that it doesn't have to be your story? Falling isn't some guaranteed step in the aging process. In fact, with the right habits, awareness, and a few simple changes, you can take back control and walk with confidence again. This isn't about doing hard workouts or turning into someone you're not. It's about learning what really causes falls and making small, smart adjustments that fit into your life. That's what we're going to talk about today. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Drop your city or state in the comments. I always enjoy hearing from people across the country and knowing where this little community is growing. Point 1. Is the way you walk putting you at risk? Let's find out together. Most people don't even realize their gait or walking style has shifted over the years. These changes happen so gradually that they can go unnoticed until they cause a problem. So let's take a quick self-check. As I go through these questions, answer them honestly in your mind. No one's judging you. This is just between you and yourself. 1. Do you drag your feet while walking, finding it hard to lift them properly? This can lead to trips over rugs, uneven pavement, or even your own slippers. It's often a sign that your leg or hip muscles aren't working as well as they used to. 2. Do you keep your eyes fixed downward, watching every step like you're expecting trouble? Looking down too much throws off your posture and limits your ability to see what's coming ahead, like a change in flooring or a step. 3. Are your steps short, quick and stiff, almost like you're tiptoeing? That kind of gait is usually a fear-based response. You're trying to stay in control, but it actually prevents your body from using its natural balance mechanisms. 4. Are your shoulders hunched with your arms pinned tightly to your sides? When arms don't swing naturally with each step, it reduces your ability to balance, and it also causes tension in your neck and back. 5. Do you often use walls or furniture for support as you move around your home? This may feel safer, but it's a sign that your balance needs some work, and relying on objects can be risky if one of them slips or tips. 6. Do you avoid uneven surfaces like gravel paths, stairs, or narrow sidewalks? Avoidance is understandable, but it often means your confidence is shrinking, and with it, your independence. Now here's the important part. If you said yes to 2 or more of these, your walking style is probably increasing your fall risk, and that's nothing to feel bad about. The good news is that now you know, and once you know what's happening, you can begin to change it. The next step is to understand how walking correctly is supposed to feel, and how just a few small changes can make a big difference. Point 2. The 5 simple fixes that can make your walk safer and stronger. Let's talk about what a healthy, stable walk really looks like. Not the way a young athlete walks, but the way your body was meant to move, even as you age. Walking isn't just about moving from one place to another. It's a full-body process that involves your muscles, joints, posture, and even your eyes. And when one part is off, everything else feels a little unstable. But here's the encouraging part. Just 5 simple changes can bring your balance back on track. 1. Head position. Start by imagining a string gently pulling the top of your head upward. Keep your chin slightly tucked in, not pushed out, so your head sits right above your shoulders. This helps line up your whole spine and keeps your body centered. If your head leans too far forward, even by an inch, it can throw off your balance. 2. Shoulder relaxation. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Don't hunch around your upper back. Think about opening your chest like you're preparing to take a deep, calming breath. A relaxed upper body allows your arms to move naturally, and that matters more than most people think. 3. Arm swing. As you walk, your arms should swing gently in the opposite direction of your legs. That means when your left leg steps forward, your right arm swings forward. This small motion keeps your torso stable and balanced. If your arms stay stiff by your sides, you lose that rhythm and increase your risk of tipping over. 4. Foot placement. Each step should begin with your heel touching the ground, then rolling through the middle of your foot and finally pushing off with your toes. This smooth motion uses all the muscles in your legs and it helps with balance. Try to keep your feet about hip width apart, not too close together, not too wide. 5. Gaze forward. Instead of looking down at your feet, keep your eyes focused ahead toward where you're going. This gives your brain better spatial awareness and helps you spot obstacles early. Looking ahead also naturally improves your posture. Now I know that trying to change your walking style might feel strange at first. That's normal. But the more you practice these 5 small habits, the more natural they'll feel. Even just walking for 5 minutes a day with this kind of awareness can retrain your body and help you feel stronger, steadier, and more in control. Point 3. 5 easy exercises to help you walk better and stay steady. All right, now that we've talked about how to walk the right way, let's talk about how to build the strength and balance to support that kind of walking. Let's walk through them one by one. Take your time and only do what feels safe and comfortable. If you need a chair or wall nearby for support, that's perfectly fine. Exercise 1. 1 foot balance behind a chair. Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold on to the back of it with one or both hands. Slowly lift 1 foot off the ground and try to balance on the other. Hold for about 10 to 15 seconds, then switch legs. Do this 3 to 4 times on each side. This helps strengthen the muscles that keep you steady when you're walking or turning. The goal isn't to lift the foot high, just to practice staying balanced on one leg. Exercise 2. Heel-to-toe walk in a straight line. Find a clear, flat space like a hallway. Walk in a straight line by placing the heel of 1 foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, as if you're walking on a tightrope. Take 10 to 15 slow steps. Use a wall for light support if needed. This improves coordination and teaches your body how to maintain balance during narrow steps or uneven ground. Exercise 3. High knee marching in place. Stand behind a chair again and begin slowly marching in place. Lift each knee as high as feels comfortable, ideally to hip level. Alternate legs and aim for about 15 to 20 reps per leg. Keep your core muscles gently engaged and your back upright. This strengthens your thighs and hips and reminds your body to lift your feet when walking, which helps prevent tripping. Exercise 4. Heel and toe raises. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart, hands resting lightly on the back of a chair. Slowly lift your heels so you're standing on the balls of your feet. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Then lower and lift your toes so your heels stay down. Hold again, then repeat the cycle 10 to 15 times. This strengthens your calves, ankles, and foot muscles, all essential for stable walking and quick balance reactions. Exercise 5. Mindful walk. Walk back and forth in a hallway or clear space, paying close attention to each step. Heel touches first. Roll through the foot, then push off with your toes. Let your arms swing naturally, head up and shoulders relaxed. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes. This reinforces everything you've learned and helps your brain and body work together with better coordination. You don't need to do all 5 at once. Even starting with just 1 or 2 each day can make a big difference. The key is consistency. Just a few minutes a day can help you feel steadier, stronger, and more confident in your own body. Again, point 4. How these simple habits help you feel less pain and more energy. Now let's talk about something you might not expect from a few walking adjustments and gentle exercises. You may actually start feeling less pain in your joints and more energy throughout your day. That's because when you walk the right way, with the right muscles supporting you, your body works with you instead of against you. Let me explain. A lot of older adults deal with pain in their knees, hips, or lower back. And often that pain doesn't come from a big injury. It comes from how the body moves every day. If your posture is off, or your muscles are too weak to support you properly, then your joints end up doing all the hard work. That adds pressure and strain where it doesn't belong. But when you begin walking with better alignment, head up, shoulders relaxed, feet rolling heel to toe, your weight gets spread out evenly across your body. That takes pressure off the knees and hips, and it gives your joints a break. Over time, many people notice they can walk longer, stand straighter, and even climb stairs without the same aches they used to feel. You might also find yourself less tired at the end of the day. Here's why. When your body moves efficiently, you don't waste energy trying to stay upright or overcompensating for poor balance. You're not tightening your neck, locking your knees, or clenching your back. Instead, your muscles are doing the work they're meant to do. And that means your body uses less effort with every step. This kind of movement also helps your circulation, keeps your joints loose, and improves your breathing. All of that adds up to better stamina and more energy to enjoy the things you love, whether that's gardening, going out for lunch with friends, or simply walking around the grocery store without feeling worn out halfway through. So yes, learning to walk better prevents falls, but it also gives you back comfort, freedom, and energy, all things that make daily life feel easier again. Point 5. Don't let these 3 myths stop you. At this point, you might be thinking, this all sounds good, but is it really going to work for me? That's a fair question, and if you've been living with aches, fear, or limited mobility for a while, it's completely normal to feel uncertain. But often, what holds people back isn't their age, it's the myths they've come to believe. So let's clear up the 3 biggest ones right now. Myth 1. I'm too old to improve. This is probably the most common one and the most damaging. Many people think that once they reach a certain age, their body just can't bounce back. But the truth is, your body still has the ability to strengthen and adapt. Even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s, it may take longer than it did when you were younger, but improvement is absolutely possible. In fact, research has shown that older adults who do simple strength and balance exercises can see real changes in just a few weeks. Myth 2. Using a cane means I've failed. Let's be clear, assisted devices like canes or walkers are tools, not signs of defeat. They help keep you safe while you work on improving your balance and strength. Using a cane doesn't mean you've given up. It means you're smart enough to protect yourself as you make progress. And here's the thing. Many people who start exercising consistently find that over time they rely less and less on their cane or only use it for tricky places like uneven sidewalks or crowded spaces. Myth 3. Falling is just a normal part of aging. Yes, it's true that fall risk increases with age, but falls are not inevitable. They usually happen because of weak muscles, poor posture, bad habits, or unsafe environments, not just age itself. That means falls are often preventable. The steps you're learning here, better walking habits, simple daily exercises, conscious breathing, they can all work together to help you stay upright, strong, and steady. These myths don't just create doubt, they take away hope, and when you lose hope, it's easy to stop trying. But here's what I want you to remember. You still have control. You still have the ability to improve your mobility, your comfort, and your confidence. Don't let false beliefs get in your way. Point 6. How to make your home safer. You've learned how to walk better. You've learned exercises that strengthen your balance. But there's one more piece we can't ignore, and that's your home environment. Even the strongest legs and best posture can't protect you if your surroundings are filled with small, hidden dangers. Falls often happen inside the house, not outside. But the good news is many of those risks can be removed with a few smart changes. Let's start with the most common one, loose rugs. You might love the way they look, but they're one of the biggest tripping hazards, especially if the corners curl or they slip easily. If you don't want to remove them completely, at least make sure they're secured with non-slip backing or rug tape that sticks firmly to the floor. Next, lighting. Poor lighting in hallways, staircases, or bathrooms is a setup for accidents, especially at night. Replace any dim bulbs and consider adding motion sensor night lights, especially along the path from your bedroom to the bathroom. These lights are inexpensive and can make a huge difference when you're up in the middle of the night. Another important change: clearing the walkways. Make sure that every area you walk through regularly, like from your bed to the kitchen or the living room to the bathroom, is free from clutter. That means no extension cords across the floor, no laundry baskets in the hallway, and no stacks of magazines or shoes by the door. Now think about support features. Do you have sturdy handrails on both sides of your stairs? How about grab bars near your toilet and inside the shower? These are easy to install and can give you that extra bit of confidence and support exactly where you need it. If you're unsure, ask a family member to walk through your home with you and point out anything that looks like a hazard. Don't forget about slippery surfaces. Especially in the kitchen and bathroom, use non-slip mats in front of the sink and stove. In the bathroom, rubber mats or stick-on strips in the tub can prevent slips when you're bathing or stepping out. Lastly, consider rearranging furniture. Your goal is to create wide, clear paths where you can walk freely, even if you're carrying something or feeling tired. Avoid having sharp-edged furniture near walkways and keep your commonly used items like a phone or TV remote within easy reach to avoid overreaching or rushing. When your home supports your movements instead of challenging them, you walk with more ease, more safety, and more confidence. Point 7. When to ask for help. Let's be honest, a lot of older adults hesitate to ask for help. They worry it means they're giving up or becoming dependent. But the truth is, asking for guidance is one of the most responsible things you can do for your safety, for your well-being, and for your independence. If you're dealing with specific conditions like arthritis, osteoporosis, Parkinson's, or recovery from a stroke, your body may need a more personalized approach. These conditions affect movement and balance in different ways, and a professional, like a physical therapist or occupational therapist, can show you exactly what to focus on. They'll design exercises tailored to your body, your needs, and your comfort level. It's also smart to seek help if you've already had a fall, even if you didn't get seriously hurt. A therapist can help you understand what might have gone wrong and, more importantly, how to prevent it from happening again. They can spot habits or weaknesses you might not notice on your own. It's not about doing more. It's about doing the right things in the right way. A professional can also recommend assistive tools or safety upgrades in your home, things like a better cane, a rolling walker with brakes, or improved footwear. They can teach you how to use these tools properly so they help you move more freely instead of holding you back. And here's something many people don't realize. Sometimes the biggest help is emotional support. A good therapist doesn't just teach you how to move, they also encourage you, listen to your concerns, and help rebuild your confidence. That kind of support can be life-changing, especially after a fall. So if your gut tells you something isn't quite right, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor, ask for a referral. Even a few sessions with the right specialist can set you on a better path, one where you feel stronger, safer, and more in control of your movement. Point 8. The secret ingredient. Now we've come to something most people don't talk about, but it might be the most powerful part of everything you've learned so far: your breathing and mindset. You might wonder, what does breathing have to do with walking safely? A lot more than you'd think. When you're tense, worried about falling, or just rushing through the day, your body tightens up. Your breathing becomes shallow, your shoulders hunch up, and your steps turn stiff and cautious. That tension quietly disrupts your balance every single time. But when you take a moment to breathe slowly and deeply, something amazing happens. Your body relaxes, your shoulders lower, your nervous system settles down, and your movements, especially the way you walk, become smoother and more natural. You stop fighting your body and start moving with it. Here's something simple you can do before every walk, even if it's just a trip from the living room to the kitchen. Stand still, close your eyes if you feel safe, and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale gently through your nose, let your chest and belly rise. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tightness in your neck or shoulders. Do this a few times. Let your body settle as you begin walking. Keep your breath steady. Breathe in for 2 steps, out for 2 steps. Keep your head up, let your arms swing, and if you feel tension creeping in, just pause, breathe, and continue with calm and control. To make this even stronger, try adding a short affirmation to your breath. Say something in your mind like, "I am steady, I am strong, I am safe." These small words create a big shift. They tell your brain that you are in charge, and when your mind believes it, your body follows. This isn't about meditation or long routines. It's about giving your body the mental green light it needs to move without fear. And over time, this breathing and calming practice becomes automatic. It becomes your reset button anytime, anywhere. When you combine good walking habits, simple exercises, a safer home, and this secret ingredient, calm breathing and confidence, you create something powerful, a life where you can walk freely, safely, and proudly. So if there's one message I hope you take from this, it's this: you're not stuck. You can move forward, literally and emotionally. You can feel steady again. You can feel proud of every step you take. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing from today's message that you're ready to try this week? Share it in the comments. Your words might help someone else take their first step too. And if this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Together, let's keep walking strong, one confident step at a time.